it's Eyelid. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For my returning subscribers, I've blown your kiss. Thank you so much for coming back. For those who are new to this channel, please subscribe and join the family. You're welcome. Thank you for clicking this video and tuning in. So for today, I'm showing you guys how to achieve this nude look. It's a nude look inspired by Vanessa Mdee. So if you want to see how to achieve such a look, please stick around. Yeah, and enjoy the video. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 2. So for today's look, I will be doing this nude glam makeup look, which is inspired by Vanessa Mdee. She did this makeup on her photo shoot with her family during Thanksgiving, and when I saw it, I just liked it, and I thought, why not try it out and show you guys how to achieve a nude glam makeup look. So first step is to prep the skin. Last time I didn't show you guys how to properly prep a skin to achieve a good makeup look. So I've already gone in with my moisturizer. You can use whichever moisturizer works for your skin type. Here's mine that I've used, and then on top I've just gone in with a sunscreen. At the moment I'm not using any serums because my skin is very delicate. I'm using the Clinique SPF. The next step is to prime. I'm using the Rimel mattifying primer na imeisha. Literally, it's finished. I get really oily around here. So that's just it. That's how I prep my skin. So I'm gonna go offline and do my eyebrows, and then I'm gonna come back and we are going to start doing the eyeshadow. I'm back. That took me like forever. Sometimes to makeup sijui mbona inakataanga ku like operate, but it's okay. I'm back. So I've done my eyebrows, I've prepped my eyelids. So I've used a light concealer. So you're supposed to use a lighter concealer than your color, and then I've just set the concealer with setting powder that is light because we want the eyeshadow to show. I've tried to look for a palette that has all the colors that I would need, but apparently seen a palette that has all those colors. So I'm just gonna start with this palette. She's a beauty, and look inside. This palette has like really nice shades of browns, and that's what I want to use. I'll be using this brown mixed with this, a little bit of those two. Always dab off the excess, and then I always start my eyeshadow with from up to down. Other people start from like down to up. I always start from up to down. So I don't know about you guys, but I have always been a fan of Vanessa Mdee, and not just because she's living her best life, married to a good man who loves her right, but you know, because I think she was just so cool. Kwanza, I just miss her music. Excuse me, niko na homa kidogo. Yeah, I was saying I miss Vanessa Mdee's music. I was always obsessed with her songs. I miss her when she used to be like a musician. I really hope she gets back to singing. Kwanza, I used to love her wigs. Alikuanga anadu all the craziest wigs. Kwanza enzi za let me see you sweat. So the trick with eyeshadow is to just continue blending for as long as you need to. Alafu you try to use the eyeshadow to cover up the concealer ukuju. isionekane sana. Next step is to get that smoky look that she had huku kando. The dark brown black color. I'm not sure if it's dark or brown or black, but I'm just gonna make it my own version. So I'm gonna go in with this palette, and I'm gonna be using this dark brown color because it won't be too black because her color wasn't too black. So I forgot to tell you guys to always use fluffy brushes. This is the one I used for the color Uhuju. It's fluffy. And also for the dark brown, I'm using this brush. It's still fluffy as well. So if you have like macho zimekunjana, I don't know what they're called. You need to look down and put your mirror down here and make sure you've put product on all those lines, because for me nikiinuka hivi you can't really see, so I have to like look down and make sure there's product on all those lines. When you take the shadow, dab off the excess and then continue to apply and just blending. Once it's like that, it looks crazy. So go back with your first eyeshadow brush and your first color that you used and blend everything out to make it look seamless and not harsh. So unaona hiyo line venye inakaa harsh. Everything should look very seamless. So with eyeshadow, you just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until you get the consistency that you like. For me, napenda hapa pakiwa dark sana, but huku kukue flawless. So I've gone ahead and done the other eye. So the next step is to conceal the eyelid. So we do this just to create like that nude look. So I'm using Cool Tan concealer. It's very light. It's way lighter than my skin tone, and that's the right concealer to use. So you should go in with a really light concealer. So if you are light skin, go with a more lighter concealer. Yeah, I just tap it there and I tap it over here. So I'm gonna go in with a fluffy brush, another one, a different one, and I'm just gonna dab this concealer. So naanza na chini nikienda na juu, slowly by slowly. When you finish blending and you're like, okay, umeblend vizuri, you go back with your initial brush, the first brush you started with, this one for the upper color, and you just go on top of that to blend out the harshness of the concealer. You don't put any product on the brush, just so you know. And then you go back with a setting powder in the same brush you've been using to blend the concealer, and you add the setting powder on that concealer. Remember, setting powder sets concealer and concealer is crease. So this will literally help your makeup stay the whole day, the whole night, for hours and hours. Eyeshadow haitaanza ku crease na haita move. Trust you me on that one. So now that the eyes are set, you can still see there's this side and there's this side. So in order to make that whole eye look flawless and just like the same, I'm gonna go in with the brush that I used, the dark brown color, and blend hapa katikati. Again guys, I used dark brown, so hiyo dark brown yenye nimetumia, so unaona somehow inakaa like black, but it's not black, it's really dark brown. So if you don't have dark brown, you can use black, but kidogo tu, isikuwe too dark. So next step is eyeshadow. I'm gonna go in with this palette. It's the Paris Hilton palette. It has so many nudes. So the color she used over here was not white the way this is white. It was somehow in a color purple, somehow in a color brown. So I'm gonna try and play with whichever colors on one eye and see if I can recreate it. I'm thinking I go in with this purple-ish color. I don't know if it's gonna work. Oh, let me try this one. And let me try this one. Oh, I forgot to say I'm using a really flat brush and alafu tu na dab hivi. So the next step is eyeliner, but she didn't have a, what is it called, a wing. Yeah, she didn't have a wing, so I just want eyeliner ya kufanya my eyes zisikae too naked. Next step, foundation. I'm using fitme in the number 360. Alafu I'll be mixing it with Revlon in the number 450. No, 420. This is a normal foundation and this is mattifying. So I'm just taking a little bit of the foundation and I'm placing it everywhere, everywhere, everywhere. I'm starting with the mattifying foundation. Blend, 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 and you blend while tapping in. And the face is covered. Next step, concealer. I'm gonna be using number 50 and 55 for concealer. 55 is dark, 50 is light. So I'm gonna put a little bit over there, the lighter one. Then I'm gonna take a little bit niweke hapa na hapo na hapa, and then yeah, I think that's enough. And then the darker one, I'm gonna mix it hapa chini kidogo. And then nitaweka hapa kidogo tu and hapa kidogo. So the reason why we put concealer over here is to give you that it's gonna give an effect ni kama uso wako imepuliwa na nyuma. I'm gonna add a little bit of the lighter one kidogo tu. And then I'm gonna take this brush, the flat brush. It's very important. So now spread your concealer literally all over. It's a lot, guys, but yeah, It's gonna give you that full coverage nude look that we all need. Napenda kuweka a bit huku just to give you like that snatched look. Then I go ahead and blend na blender. I always start with upper kwa chin. And then huku nyuma, kando. And then sasa under the eye, I always start with one eye. Kwanza before I continue, let me spray again with face mist. So I always start blending out with one eye. I start from like down going up. Down going up. Down. Oh, that's a lot. The trick with concealer is just to blend it until inakaa vizuri. First step is to set your concealer with a compact powder, and since I used a bright concealer, I'm gonna use a shade brighter than me to set my under eye. So I'm done blending. The next step is to set it with setting powder. So I have this one in the number 30 and I have this other one in the number 40. So I just I'm gonna mix both of them and create like a neutral shade for my skin tone. In a bit too light and it's a bit too dark. You can use a brush or a blender. So I'm gonna take the concealer in number 50, nipake tu hapa kwa forehead kidogo because I'm seeing like my forehead is a bit dark. I'm gonna take a really dark foundation, darker than my skin tone, in the number 370, a contouring brush. My contouring brush looks like this. So I'll just be using a little bit of that foundation to bring shape to my nini. Face. So mnaona hapa venye kuna hiyo difference. You just blend it hivi juu. So the next step, I'll just be using the blender to blend this part out. Isikae crazy the way it's looking. And then I'm gonna be using the compact face powder in the darkest shade that I do have, this one, to set the foundation yenye nimetumia ku like contour. Dab off the excess and then just set it. And then I'm gonna take my normal brush and use my normal shade for my face and set every other part of the face. So as you can see, the powder that's close to your color just brings everything together seamlessly. So the next step is bronzing, and I'm using this dark maroon color on my cheeks just to give my cheeks color. I noticed Vanessa Mdee had a really nice bronzer look on her cheeks, and I wanted to replicate the same thing, but I do not have a bronzer, so I had to use an eyeshadow which works the same. And then I'm going in with my Girl Pink palette for blush and just adding a little bit of pink color, and it just blends out well with the maroon, and it's not too shouting, which I absolutely love so much. I'm sorry by the way guys, I had to change to voiceover because there was so much background noise on the video and I didn't want to distract you guys. So the next step is doing my waterline with the black eyeliner, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend the eyeliner using a small brush and a brown color to give it that nice seamless look. Yeah, which is like a technique I really love. Look at that, it looks so natural. And then I'm gonna go in with the lashes and a white lash glue. The lashes I'm using are a little bit way too longer and thicker compared to what Vanessa Mdee had, but these are the lashes that I had, so you know what, I just went ahead and used them because sikuwa otherwise. Yeah, and I liked how it looked. Yeah, though niliteseka ku like install it kidogo. Yeah, but I eventually liked how it looked. Yeah, and then I decided to go for lipstick. I'm using 2 shades of lipstick, and then starting off with lining my lips with a dark brown liner, which I think works well for my skin tone. And then after the liner, I'm going in with the matte lipstick that has an undertone that is purplish. Yeah, so that's just what I decided to do with the lips. So the purple color looked a bit too much, so I decided to blend it out and then go on top of it with the other nude-ish color. And yeah, that's about it. So guys, here's the finished look. I finished off my makeup by setting my face with setting spray, the Maybelline one, and then I added a little bit of highlighter over here, but this is mainly, I'm not sure if I was able to achieve the exact look, but I think I tried. Tell me what you guys think. So guys, now that I am done with the makeup, I wanted to do a small haul, my Jumia Black Friday haul. I got a few things. The first thing I got was a mixer for baking. It comes with the tools and it looks like this. It's super small and super cute, so I can't wait to bake this holiday season. I'm so excited. And then the next thing I got was Garnier Skin Active Hydrating Balm Mask. My skin is very dry, so I need a mask on some days. I got it for like 140 45 from like 300, so that was a good deal. The next thing I got was foundation in the number 336. This is for my clients, and imagine guys, this is what I was using. The ghetto. So I'm glad I got this one. And then the last thing I got is mattifying primer by Maybelline fitme. My mattifying primer is over, it's finished. As you guys have seen, I've used it the last time today, so I really needed a mattifying primer, and I'm so glad I got it. And that's about it, guys. Yeah. So guys, if you've watched this vlog till here, I am so grateful. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around till here. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell to get notified anytime I upload a new video. I love you guys so much, and I'm grateful for the support. Bye till next time.